go live して、今、いけたかな？大丈夫だよね。はい。今大丈夫かな？みんな、聞こえる？もしもーし。こんにちは。誰がいる？ Who's there? Degree first. Hetchy. Hello. Amberoth. Hello. Everyone here. Well, 3, 4. Caffeine, you're here. Zaito, hello. Good to see ya. Who else is here? How's everyone? みんな元気？みんな元気かな？大丈夫？はい、こんばんは。パトリック、こんばんは。元気？ Ooh, my hands. I'm so flexible. What? Alright. So. Oh, new one? New face? Chili Gecko, hello? You're new here? You're very welcome. Join the class. Join the family. Okay, everyone's welcome. Alright. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Again, I spent too much time preparing for this. Oh my gosh. But I think today's gonna be a little bit easier than the two previous streams. You know, we did the potential form and we talked about koto. You know, in the past streams, in the past two streams. Oh my gosh. So this time it's a little bit easier. I hope. But it's so important. It's like, it's so surprising that a lot of books actually don't like say much about it, and then they kind of think that it's common sense, but I think maybe this is why a lot of learners get confused. So I just kind of decided to be more specific. Okay, and you'll see that later. Okay, and I found a lot of terms used in textbooks and books, like everything is kind of contradicting with each other. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have my own definitions because that's easier for me. Okay, and it actually makes more sense. So anyway, all right. Patrick, 今働き終わった。今仕事し終わったかな？あ、本当？大丈夫？元気？ You have energy? Alright. Let's see. Do you want to see what I have? Let me just navigate myself a little bit more here. So let's see. Yuffie. Oh! Look at this. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this is you see this? This is what I made. Oh my gosh, it's a lot, isn't it? Oh, Hubble. Yuffie again. Okay, got a lot of practice. You get to practice a lot here. And yeah, I was making this too because I thought it's easier to kind of see it more visually rather than just like me explaining, you know, blah blah blah, and maybe, you know, you might not even understand it. So I thought like, okay, I'll just like make it more visual. Okay, I'm a visual learner myself, so I like doing this. Anyway, but it's not gonna be overwhelming, I promise. Okay, so and even though you might not be familiar with some terms, it's okay. It is okay. I kind of tried to simplify everything. Okay, even though you might not understand when I say present continuous, it's okay. It's okay. I will explain what this is. Okay, so do you want me to start now, or do you want me to wait a little bit more for other people to join? What shall I do? Let's see. Who is here? Okay, Patrick, 大丈夫。今日は簡単？今日は簡単？ Okay. It's easy today. It's easy today for you, Patrick. Good. Alright, I think I might just start, okay? Well, since you know, everyone can watch you know, archives later. Watch the archive if you're late, you're late. I'm gonna just start, okay? Just for you. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go from here, okay? So, okay, let me just fix my windows here. All right. I know maybe it's too small. I will enlarge it, okay? Can you see this now? Okay. All right. So I'm gonna talk about present. I want to call it present simple, just to clarify. Because if I just say the present tense, it's a little bit confusing. Even though a lot of books say the present tense, present tense. Actually, when you think about the present tense forms, in English, there's like present simple, present continuous, a present perfect, so on and so forth. There are actually many different types of the present, present tense. So this one, I want to actually talk about the present, but present simple. What is present simple? I said simple, but in brackets. Okay, you could still say present, but as I just said, if you just say present, you don't know if it's gonna be present continuous or if you're talking about present perfect, so on and so forth. So I just want to say present simple here. Okay. So for the present simple, what forms do we use? You will need the dictionary form if you're talking casually, and also muscle form. Okay, muscle form is the present tense, but present simple. Okay, and what can you do by using present simple? What can you say? You can talk about things I do, habit, routine. I'm just saying I here because it's just a little bit easier, to make sentences. Okay, but of course I say here I can be anyone. It could be they, could be he, could be she, it could be Yuffie, it could be Hubble, it could be we, it could be anybody. But I just say things I do, habit, routine, just because it's just a little bit easier. Okay, but it's not limited to just you. Okay, obvious. So yeah, some example sentences, which is very straightforward. So if you want to say, I study. Okay, I study Japanese every day. So if you look at this English sentence, I study. This is in the present tense. Present tense, but it's called present simple in English. See, this is not in the past tense, and this is not, I'm not saying I'm studying, I study. This is called the present simple in English, and it matches with Japanese present, but present simple, I call it present simple, just to compare it to present continuous. Okay, so I study Japanese every day. It's nice and simple because you just need the dictionary form. Okay, so here I have 毎日 every day 日本語を Japanese, so object を勉強する. So 勉強する is to study here. Listen. So 勉強する. This is in the dictionary form. Listen. So this is the casual form. Okay? Or casual sentence. So, and of course, if you wanna use the masu, masu form, then you can say 毎日日本語を勉強します. It just makes it polite, but it just means the same thing. I study Japanese every day. So you can either use the dictionary form like this, or just convert it to, conjugate it to the masu form if you want to make it sound polite. Okay, so that's a present simple. Okay, and also if you want to talk about something you don't do, of course I can be anybody, things I don't do. You just need a knife form. Okay, ないform. So here, コーヒーを飲まない。コーヒーを飲まない。So ないform. This is a casual negative, isn't it? But of course, it's ない form is always in the present tense, so present negative. Okay, so 飲まない。I don't drink coffee. コーヒーを飲みません。Remember? If you use verb conjugation, ません is a negative, right? But it's in the present tense too. Okay? So, 飲みません. So, I don't. Okay? So, things I don't do, you can use a ない form or ません. Okay? Because they are present negative. It's the opposite of basically present simple. So コーヒーを飲みません. And also, you can actually talk about future plans. Okay, future plans. So we stretch it. We stretch the present, okay, to the future. Okay. So, of course, we talked about things that do habit routine, something that you do. But you can also talk about your future plans too. That's handy, isn't it? You don't really have to change the form. You can still keep using the dictionary form or massive form. Okay, so that's convenient, right? Let's see. 週末, so weekend. 東京に, so destination に, and 行く to go. Okay. So I'll go. You see? So it's just a dictionary form, isn't it? And dictionary form, present simple. What does it do? Here, you can talk about your plans. Okay? 週末、東京に行く. So I'll go, or I'm gonna go to Tokyo at the weekend. Or simply you could say I'm going to Tokyo at the weekend or this weekend. Okay? And since 行く, this is in the casual, this is a casual sentence. If you want to make it sound polite, just use the ます form. Okay? So 週末東京に来ます. Okay? 週末東京に来ます. So, yeah, exact same meaning. I'll go to Tokyo at the weekend. Of course, this could be, you could just say, I'm going to Tokyo at the weekend. I'm going to go to Tokyo at the weekend. So many different ways to say it in English. Okay, I'm going to Tokyo. I will go to Tokyo. Blah, blah, blah. So many ways. It doesn't matter how you say it in English. For a future plan, you need present simple. Or just if you want to just say present, it's fine. But I just want to compare with present continuous. Just to avoid confusion, I'm just saying present simple here. If you want to just call it present, it's fine. Yeah, so for that, you need dictionary or ます. Okay? So it doesn't matter how you say it in English. So this is why people get so confused, because if you change this to I'm going to Tokyo, then they start to think, oh, is it like a present continuous? Or is it ている? No. Again, it doesn't matter how you say it in English. For a future plan, you need a present. Okay, present simple. Okay, so don't get confused, because of how you say it in English. Okay, so that's that. And so yeah, I intentionally did that. So I'm working. Being in English is the present continuous form. But as I said, it doesn't matter how you say it. It doesn't matter if you're using the present continuous form. Here, you're actually talking about your future plan. That's what you're going to do, right? So, again, just use the dictionary form here. Okay? 明日仕事をする. 明日仕事をする. So I'm working tomorrow. Sorry. So that's that. And of course, する. If you want to change it to the ます, します, isn't it? So 明日仕事をします. So I'm working tomorrow. Or I'm gonna work tomorrow. It doesn't matter how you translate it. You're talking about a future plan, isn't it? Okay. So don't get confused because of this being in English. Of course, this being is the present continuous form in English. Okay. But think about what you're actually talking about. Are you talking about your future plan? Then just use the present. Okay, present simple. Okay, so that's that. And let's see. So that means, if you want to talk about something that you're not going to do, future plan but negative, then just use the ない form. Okay, ない form. That's a casual, of course, negative. So 週末東京に行かない. 週末. If you want to say 今週末, it's fine too, but it's obvious if you say 週末東京に行かない. Okay, so I'm not gonna go, or I'm not going to Tokyo this weekend. Okay, 週末東京に行かない. So negative, ない form. And ません. 週末東京に行きません. It's just a polite version of this, isn't it? Okay. Good. All right. So, nice and simple. So we just basically talk about, things I do or they do, habit, routine, and also that covers future plans too. So we just use the present or present simple, like a dictionary form or mass form, to cover the present and the future. But of course, it doesn't cover everything about the present though, because sometimes, when you're talking about action happening now, it's covered by present continuous, so it's different. So that's why I wanted to say, of course, it's about, present simple is about present and the future, but talking about things I do, habit, routine, and future plans. And of course, it doesn't include action happening now or any of these things, even though this is also talking about present, but this is present continuous. It's a different thing. Okay, so that's that. Okay, make sure you know the differences. Okay, I can be anyone. Right, and so let's go to this. Okay, present continuous ている. Okay, so here, let's go. Right, so when I say present continuous, the formula is this. Okay, you just need a て form plus いる. Oftentimes we drop い. Okay, てる is fine too. Okay. So present continuous. It's just a form. Okay, it doesn't always mean, something's happening. Okay, present continuous て plus いる is just a form. Okay, so don't get confused because of the term. Because, okay, in English, present continuous or present progressive is being, as I actually mentioned, earlier, right? So like I'm eating, I'm drinking, Yuffie is sleeping. So being is present continuous in English too. But the present continuous in English actually does different things too. It's not just about action happening now. Okay, but okay, I'm gonna talk about present continuous form. Okay, which is て form plus いる. Okay, and then compare the differences between Japanese and English. Okay, so obviously, since it's present continuous or present progressive, you can talk about action happening now, something that's happening right now. Okay, so imagine, my cat Yuffie. Yuffie's eating right now. Okay, Yuffie は食べて So te form. So this is when, this is where you need to know your conjugation very well. So you need to go to the te form. Okay, quickly. So 食べている. Okay, Yuffie は食べている. So Yuffie is eating. And of course, when you're speaking, if you want to drop this, it's fine. Let me see. Okay, if you want to do this. Oh, sorry. That's not what I meant. I wanted to change the text. Wanted to do this instead. Sorry. Yuffie は食べている. Or 食べてる. It's fine too. I'm not gonna bother fixing this for the rest of the file. It's too much. So, okay. So Yuffie は食べている. Yuffie is eating. And if you wanna change this to the polite form, okay, super simple. And if you see this, いる. Once this is converted to present continuous form is just a ている. Once you have the ている, you just conjugate this part. Okay, just like a lu verb again. Okay, sometimes it doesn't work for everything, but simple things like changing it to masu or ました and so on and so forth, that's fine, or just a た, いた, so on and so forth, that's fine. So you just conjugate this いる just like a lu verb. So then ます います Yuffie は食べています so Yuffie is eating. Makes sense, isn't it? Because you just conjugate this いる just like a lu verb. So います Yuffie は食べています So when you're talking about okay, if you want to change it to the negative, again, as I said, you just conjugate this part just like a lu verb. So then, いる and you want to do the ない then いない isn't it? So 食べているている食べていない okay, 食べてない is fine too. And ています so ています like this. Okay, and just changed ます to ません right? So 食べていません that's a negative. So 食べています食べていません So nice and simple. Okay, so it's really easy to convert because basically what you're doing is just conjugating this part just like a lu verb. So of course I'm not going to write everything here because I don't have space for that. You should be able to do it by now. Okay, so actually happening now. So that's okay, that makes sense because that's exactly the same as English, isn't it? Being, Yuffie is eating, Yuffie is playing, action happening now. Okay, using present continuous ている makes sense. But it can actually cover a lot of other things too. Okay, recent habit routine. Hey, didn't you just talk about habit routine here? Okay, I did. But if you pay attention here, this is recent, isn't it? It's recent. Recent habit routine. So that's kind of temporary. Okay, so if you look at this example sentence here, so 最近 recently or lately たくさん a lot and 勉強している so 勉強する te form is 勉強して isn't it? 勉強して so te form plus いる so present continuous. Oh, using present continuous even though it's not happening right now? Yes, it's fine. Okay, it covers more things. So even though it says present continuous, this ている this present continuous form can cover a lot of things. It's not just about action happening now. Okay, it covers recent habit routine, but it's kind of temporary. Maybe talk about your new thing or something. Maybe you found something nice, to eat, and you're eating that a lot, But then, after a while you get bored and you stop eating. That kind of thing. Okay? So, this one, so 最近 たくさん勉強している. So I'm using present continuous. ている. Even though I'm not talking about I'm studying right now. I'm not talking about that. But I'm talking about I'm studying a lot recently. Okay? Recent habit routine. And also this could be also you in English you could say I've been studying a lot. I've been studying a lot recently. That's also fine too. Okay? But in Japanese, we actually don't have like, separate grammar point for present perfect continuous. So instead of using present perfect continuous, this one, we actually just use present continuous. We just simplify it, okay? We just stretch it. Basically, we are stretching present continuous to the max, okay? Very similar thing that we did for present simple. We stretched it to the max, okay? Here we go. So, let's see. Right. So yeah, 最近たくさん勉強しています. Okay, studying a lot recently. Okay, so present continuous right now. Okay, can cover action happening now, and it doesn't end here. Also, you can talk about recent habit routine. Okay, something temporary though. Because if it's a little bit more like your like kind of permanent thing or something that will last for a longer time, of course you can use that. Okay. So let's see. And we basically stretch this present continuous ている to the max, as I said, and it's ridiculous. So we can actually talk about this too. So I've been doing something plus duration of time. Okay. So for example, okay, if you look at this English sentence, it says I've been studying Japanese for 3 months. Okay, so here in English you can't use present continuous anymore because you can't say I'm studying Japanese for 3 months. You can't say that. It's incorrect. In English, of course, even though you can still understand it, you kind of have to switch to, present perfect, the present perfect continuous specifically in English. But again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you say it in English. Okay? I'm not gonna go too deep, okay, about, grammatical terms. Okay? I know grammar very well, English and Japanese. But I want to simplify it for you. Okay, but if you're talking about I've been doing something for let's say like for 3 months or for a year or since when, talking about duration of time. How can I say that? Yeah, we still stretch this present continuous, okay, to the max, even though in English you don't do that anymore. Okay, but we stretch this present continuous to the max. Okay, so which is handy. You don't have to learn anything new anymore. So 日本語3ヶ月 3 months. You could say 3ヶ月間 as well, but I'm too lazy. I didn't write 間. But 3ヶ月 is also fine too. So 3 months. Counter. Okay. 勉強している So if you see this, 勉強している here, exactly identical. Okay? So without any context, you don't, if you're only looking at, 勉強している and 勉強している, without any other information, we don't know which one you're talking about. But if you see, this one, it has 最近. So clearly, it's talking about, recent habit routine. Okay? This one, I've been doing something, I've been studying Japanese for 3 months. This is just like the stretched version of this, I separated the two just because in English, it's a different thing. Okay? Of course, you could see this and this just connected. This is just the more you can have more information on the duration. Okay, you can talk about how long, or you can talk about since when. Okay, but this is just an extended version of this, so that's why using ている makes sense, right? Okay. So 日本語3ヶ月勉強しています. You can have 3ヶ月 before. If you want to do that, it's fine too. Well, let me switch that. 3ヶ月, if you want to do the duration first, that's fine too. Doesn't really change anything. So 3ヶ月. Okay. So 3ヶ月, 3 months. 日本語を Japanese object を勉強しています。Okay, 知っている、いる。Okay, conjugate this just like a loofah. So, いる and います。3ヶ月日本語を勉強しています。Exact same meaning as the casual version, but this is just like makes it polite. That's all. Okay. Okay, that's nice and easy. And so you see, we stretched. Okay, we're stretching present continuous to the max. Okay. Well, because maybe we're a little bit lazy, or efficient. Okay, let's go here. So, if you understand this, the opposite is actually pretty interesting. Okay, so if you want to talk about I haven't done something, you can still use present continuous, but negative. Okay, interesting, isn't it? Okay, even though in English it's definitely different. You don't use present continuous for this one. This is present perfect, but negative. Okay, so here you can talk about you haven't done something. Let's see. Oh yeah, I have to change this. 1 sec. I didn't change the translation for this one. So let me see. I was too busy. Haven't eaten sushi for 2 weeks. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So 2週間 for 2 weeks. 寿司を食べていない。寿司を食べて for いない。Okay. 2週間寿司を食べていない。So haven't eaten sushi for 2 weeks. Okay. You can talk about you haven't done something, or you haven't been doing something, for how long. Okay. So 2週間寿司を食べていない。Okay. So this is just basically the same as present continuous, but negative. Okay. It's not 食べている, but 食べていない。So 2週間寿司を食べています is, it's just a affirmative. But いません is a negative, isn't it? 2週間寿司を食べていません。Okay? So that's just a polite version of that. Okay? 2週間。振り仮名。Okay? So 2週間寿司を食べていない。Okay? You haven't eaten sushi. Okay? For 2 weeks. So you can talk about, you haven't done something for how long or since when. Okay? So this is, you can't believe that you can still use present continuous. But of course, it's going to be the negative form. Okay? Makes sense because, since we talked about recent habit routines covered by present continuous, and also, I have been doing something, plus duration is also covered by present continuous. So if you think about the negative, this makes sense. Okay? So if you want to say something like, I haven't exercised. I haven't exercised for long or for a while. Okay? ずっと for a long time 運動をしていない。そう、する、して、て form。している will be present continuous, but している、いない、していない。So present continuous, but negative. Okay, so I haven't. Or, this could be taken as I haven't been exercising. I haven't been exercising for long. Which is not true for me. I exercise often myself. Sometimes it's not easy, but it makes me feel good. Okay, ずっと運動をしていない. And of course, the negative version, the polite version of this is ずっと運動をしていません。ずっと運動をしていません。Okay? So, if you see this here, let me just check. Okay. Yeah, with present continuous, ている this ている this is the form, okay? Present continuous form. What can you do? It's simplified here, okay? So we are here now, okay? You can talk about action happening now, okay, which is obvious. Present continuous, isn't it? Action happening now. Also, you can talk about recent habit routine. It doesn't have to be now. Maybe you started like last week, started like last month. Something that's been ongoing. Okay, see? Something has been ongoing. I've been doing something, from a point here in the past. It's been ongoing. Okay? You can talk about these things by stretching the present continuous. ている. Okay? So, that's that. Right. Whew. Anyway. Of course, ている can do other things like this, but I'm not going to talk about this right now. Okay? But I want to just look at the chat and see, if you have anything to say. Let me have a look. Okay. Let's see. 8人. 8 people here. Let's see. Patrick says Hitchy, new avatar. Yes. Okay. Andrew. Let's see. Oh, Gravidon, you're here. Hello. Crikey. Hello, every nyan. That's cute. Okay. Good. Omega. You're new. You're welcome here. Okay. Hello, Curry. You're here. I can see. Hitchy, good. Crikey, the good old T-form song. Zerain managed to make it. Okay, good. You're here, Zerain. Good to see ya. Okay. Nice. Yeah, this is really simple. Isn't it? Straightforward. Yeah. So I wanted to kind of simplify it and then make it visually easy to see. Okay. Just to avoid confusion. It's similar to English, but like more, it's actually way more simple than English. Okay. So I still say present continuous and present simple, even though it doesn't match exactly, with the English. But still, for me, it's easier to explain this way. Okay. Anyway. Okay, everything. Okay, Denver got make. Okay, everything's clear. Good. Okay. Anybody with any questions? Does anyone have any questions? Context depend. Yeah, sure. Yeah, crikey. Yeah, Japanese is very contextual. So sometimes you don't even have to say a lot, because like if I just ask you like, oh, 最近何してる? what are you doing, recently? You can just simply say たくさん勉強している. You don't have to fill every single detail. You can just simply, answer like, oh, たくさん勉強している. I'm studying a lot. So that's why it's really simple. Okay, you don't have to say too much. Okay, so let's see. Hechi. Let me see. No, I can't read it. Okay. Picked out good example sentences that not just something random. Like, yeah, I know. That's why I kind of felt that other resources kind of ignored all the subtle differences like this. I wanted to compare. I wanted to kind of show you all the little things, just to avoid confusion. Okay. And of course, they might not even say present continuous, but I wanted to use this term because some of them say present progressive. I mean, it's the same thing. Okay. But anyway, okay. I've seen like a book describing this form as non-past. Oh my gosh. I'm like, why don't you just say present? Non-past. Wow. It's one of the actually trusted books, but I actually don't like that definition. So, again, nothing is perfect. I always try to pick something that's easier for me and for you guys, and I'll just try to stick to my definitions so that's, it's not confusing. Okay, I don't change definitions. Okay, I'm very solid. Okay. Anyway, if you don't have any questions, I'm gonna go to the next page with more examples. Okay, let's see. Non-past. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is. Non-past is like, yeah. I just couldn't believe it. Like, why don't you just say present at least? Yeah, that was a really confusing definition that I've seen, and yeah. It's no wonder why this language is so hard. Like, if every single resource says something different, and well, I understand. Okay, they're written by different people, but I think it needs to be a little bit more consistent. Anyway, all right. Okay, so let's see. Okay, see, you guys are talking. Japanese time is future, present, or past. English time is past, past. Yeah, it's a bit too much. I know. No questions? Okay, good. Okay. Non-past sounds French. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the practice section. I'm gonna talk about this a little bit later. Okay. Because this is kind of separated. Okay. This is kind of separated thing from this, even though it's using the same present continuous form, which is ている here, but it's doing something a bit different. So I'm going to talk about this a little bit later. Okay, right now I want to kind of go through some practice sentences together and see if you can answer. Okay, so let's do that. Zoom in. Okay. Right. So, if you want to talk about, okay, well, this is obviously, habit routine, isn't it? Something, things I do, habit routine, isn't it? I wake up at 7 every day. I wake up at 7 every day. How would you say this? If you want to type it in the chat, you can. Okay. Let's see. So I wake up at 7 every day. If you want to type it in the chat, you can. Okay. It's good to practice that. Okay. So if you see this, I have every day here obviously talking about like a frequency, and so then you want to talk about that you were talking about things I do, habit routine, isn't it? Okay. So you're in this section. You have to use something from here, which is dictionary form. Okay, if you want to change it to masu, it's fine too. But since I need to save space, so I'm only using the dictionary form or the casual form. Okay, so let's go. Okay, let's see if you can get this right. So I wake up at 7 every day. Okay, let's see. Oh, sorry. Here we go. So 毎日 so every day, so frequency word. 7時に so time word に this is specific time word に、起きる to get up or to wake up, isn't it? Of course, if you want to change it to polite form, to the polite form, 起きます right? I can't write everything here, so obviously I need more space, but it's pretty easy to convert, so I didn't bother. So 毎日7時に起きる okay, did you get this right? Did anybody write? Yeah, 毎日7時に起きます is, yeah, fine too, Curry. Yes, that's a muscle form. Good. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So, I'm going to work at 8 tomorrow. Think about this. Even though this one has I'm going, but you're actually talking about your future plan, isn't it? Future plan. Okay, so future plan, remember? Future plans, we still use the present. Okay, present simple. Okay, of course, dictionary form or master form. So, how do you say this? I'm going to work at 8 tomorrow. Anybody? If you want to practice it in the chat, you can. Okay, so let's see. Anybody? Not yet. Okay. Well, I'll just reveal. But it's good to practice it though. Okay. So tomorrow, 明日 isn't it? So 明日. So time and 8時に and 仕事に行く. Right? So 明日8時に so time word に仕事に destination に行く to go. Okay? Of course, 行きます is fine too. Okay? So 明日8時に仕事に行く. Okay? Let's see. Okay, let's see, Curry. 明日8時に仕事に行きます。Yeah, that's fine, Curry. 明日、8時に働く。Okay, 働く is fine too. 8時に仕事をする is also fine too. Patrick, 明日8時に仕事へ行く。仕事に is better because A is old-fashioned, as we discussed before. Patrick. Okay. Even though grammatically it's not incorrect, but ni is preferred. Okay. So, good. Keep practicing. So let's go to the next one. So I have I don't. So I don't eat. I don't eat breakfast every morning. How do you say this? Okay. So I don't eat breakfast every morning. But it's like habit routine but negative, isn't it? So every morning. That's 毎朝, right? So frequency word. 毎朝. I know. Yeah. If you want to go ahead, you can type it too, though. So yeah, I don't eat breakfast every morning. So obviously you need a negative. That's not okay. And you're talking about things you don't do. Okay, things you don't do. Things I don't do. So of course that's negative. Okay, present tense, but negative form is either ない or ません. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. So crikey. This is not present continuous though. Okay. Because I don't eat, isn't it? So if you see this, There's a negative version of this one, isn't it? Things I do habit routine, but things I don't do. Okay, so don't get mixed up with present continuous. Okay. So if you're talking about the negative version of this, simply it's a knife form. Okay. Not present continuous negative. Simply, in the case of 食べる is 食べない. Yeah, ません will be 食べません. Okay. So, let's see. Patrick, don't forget the particle. Here we go. 毎朝 close, isn't it? 毎朝朝ごはんを Yeah, Crikey, 毎朝、朝ごはんを食べません. That's good too, Crikey. Good. Good answer now. Good. 毎朝朝ごはんを食べない. Yes, Andrew, that's correct. Very good. Very good. Yep. 毎朝朝ごはんを食べないを食べません. Okay. Oh, correct. Okay. So that's that. So the next one, I'm going to Japan next week. I'm going to Japan next week. Okay, feel free to answer this question, okay, in the chat. Okay, if you want to look ahead, you can. Okay, so again, next week. Future plan, isn't it? Future plan. Okay, so remember when we're talking about the future plans, we still use the present or present simple. Okay, you can use the dictionary form. If you want to keep it casual, use the masu. If you want to keep it polite. Okay, so I'm going to Japan next week. Okay, so let's see. Oh, some answers are coming in. Good. Okay, so Curry, 来週日本に行く. Good, good, good. Okay. Amberoth, 来週日本に行きます. Good, good. Very good. Okay. Good. Hechi, 来週日本に行きます. Yes, yes, it is. Very good. Very good. Yes, 来週、yeah, 日本に行く or 日本に行きます. It is. Good. Excellent. All right. Excellent. Everyone's good. Let's see. Andrew says, why there's no gohan when typing 朝ごはん? 朝ごはん. Let me see. Only shows 朝ごはん. I see. Maybe like when you press space, Andrew, it will give you options. So let me see. So if you want to type, okay, let's see. So 朝ごはん. And of course, if I keep typing, keep pressing space. Oh, this happens. Okay. It shows me different, alternatives. Of course, this is okay too much, isn't it? Okay, this maybe I thought maybe this is too difficult for learners, so I just went for this one. But normally when you just keep pressing space, it might show you emojis. Okay, it will show you suggestions. Okay, like this. If I keep doing this, I know it's well, that's incorrect. Of course, always they always show like the like a first choice like this or like this. Okay. Anyway, so that's that. Okay. Let's go here. Let me see. Patrick, わしは来週日本へ行く。Good, good. Crikey, 来週日本に行きます。Good. Amberoth, giving some advice to Andrew. Good, good. Okay. I don't use a PC, so I don't know like on the Mac, it just like does it automatically. So like that's why I like using, using Macs, especially like when I'm typing and like making files like this. It's kind of straightforward for me. Anyway, so Corey says Google IME is good for Japanese. Good advice. Okay. Okay. Able to get asagohan. I think it just goes to something that you are used to. I think, if you choose like asagohan with kanji or without kanji, if you keep using that, I think it just remembers it. Anyway, so let's go to the next one here. Oh, yeah. I put it here intentionally. Yay. So I won't. So I will not. We're talking about the future. Okay? I won't. So I will not work much. Remember how to say not much. Okay? I won't work much next month. Next month. Right? Obviously talking about the future. Okay, future. But future plan, but it's negative, isn't it? So negative future plan. You're not gonna do it. Okay? So not much. I put it here intentionally. If you wanna type your answers, you can, okay? And of course I give you some hints. Okay. Things I'm not gonna do. Things that I'm not going to do. Of course, future plan, but negative, isn't it? Okay. So simply just a knife or masen. Okay. And the problem here now is not much, right? What you wanna use? Well, you can actually do like maybe two things, okay? But the best to use amari plus negative, okay? When you have not much, you wanna use amari plus negative. If you forget that, if you kinda, oh, I can't remember that one, well, you can just get away with takusan, okay? If you wanna do that, it's fine too, okay? And, as long as you can get your message across, like nobody's gonna bite you, okay? Maybe Yuffie does. Yuffie actually scratched me 2 days ago. It's my fault though. I was like lying on the couch and had like a cat toy to play with Yuffie. I was too lazy to kind of sit up or stand up. And Yuffie just basically attacked me because she thought like, she can just attack me. She was too playful, so like I got scratched. Well, she did it lightly, so it didn't hurt, but it was shocking. Anyway, so any answers here? Does anybody wanna volunteer? Oh, okay, nobody's answering this one. Let's see. So next month is 来月, isn't it? So you need a 来月. So 来月, you definitely need 来月, right? And as I said, you wanna use あまり. So that's a hint. あまり. Okay. Work. 仕事をする but negative. 仕事をする、仕事をしない、or 仕事しない both are fine. 働かない is fine too, but I prefer using 仕事をする for something like this. Okay. So, let's reveal. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and do this, okay? 来月あまり仕事をしない、or 仕事をしません is fine. Okay. So あまり plus negative. あまり plus negative, not much. Okay? If you can't get this あまり plus negative, don't worry if you can just use たくさん仕事をしない。I mean, it's fine, still makes sense. So if you want to go for that one, it's fine. But maybe it's a good idea to kind of get used to あまり plus negative as well. Okay? So that's that. Okay. The next one, super easy. Yuffie is sleeping. Okay? Yuffie is sleeping. How do you say this? Okay, it's super easy, isn't it? Yuffie is sleeping. I think she is. Action happening now. Well, sleeping is an action. Well, something that's happening right now. Okay, so Yuffie is sleeping. How do you say that? Okay, so obviously, Yuffie is sleeping. Action happening now, isn't it? Action happening now. Okay. ている ている present continuous. Okay. So let's go back. So, anybody want to answer this? Yuffie is sleeping. Or you can say Yuffie is sleeping now. That's fine too if you want to kind of clarify. Okay, that's fine too if you want to do that. Let's see. Nobody's answering. Well, present continuous. Okay, shall I open it? If you want to type, you can type. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. Yuffie は寝ている。Okay. ユフィは寝ている。そう、寝る。寝る to sleep. テフォン。寝ている。寝ている。寝てる is fine too. お寝ています。お寝てます。So many alternatives. Okay. That's why I can't write everything here. I'm gonna just only list casual. Okay. Because it doesn't take much space. Okay. So that's that. So let's go to the next one. What about this? I've been playing video games a lot lately. Okay. So recent habit routine, isn't it? So I've been playing video games a lot lately or recently. Okay. How do you say that? So again, in English, it's written this way, but remember we stretch it. We stretch present continuous to the max. Okay? Because we just can't be bothered to make something new here. So, recent habit routine. Okay? Still use the present continuous. So, 定 form plus いる or います is fine too. So, let's go back to the question. Let's go. Let's see. So I'm playing video games a lot. Lately or 最近 Okay, recently. 最近 isn't it? 最近 is a very good word. I use it a lot. Okay. Let's see. So 最近 Let's reveal this. 最近 Oh! Game. Okay, that's a hint. Okay, 最近 Game. How do you continue this? 最近ゲーム Well, since game is the object, right, of the verb. ゲームを, so the particle is を, okay? Object を or a direct object を, and you want to say a lot, okay? たくさん。ゲームをたくさん。So ゲームをする is to play. To play video games. ゲームをする。So ゲームを So present continuous. ゲームをたくさんしてて form plus いる。ですね。ゲームをたくさんしている。Of course, if you wanna say しています。It's fine. Okay? Right. Nice. So we just stretch the present continuous. Okay? So let's go to this one. Right. We go. How do you say this? So I've been learning Japanese for a year. How do you say that? How do you say this? Let's see. So something has been ongoing. Okay. You started, started a year ago basically, and it's been ongoing. Okay. What do we use? Here, if you see this, so I've been doing something plus duration here. We still use present continuous. Isn't it present continuous? We stretch it to the max. Remember? Okay. Let's see. So let's go back. So let's see. Anybody wanna answer this one? Let's see. The chat is quiet. Sometimes I wonder if it's still connected. Can somebody respond? I'm sure it's fine, but okay. Let's see. So how'd you say this one? So for a year. Let me just fix my screen. To reveal. 1年間。1年間。So 1年。1年。A year and 1年間。間 talks about the duration. Okay. 1年 is also fine too. If you don't know 間, it's fine. 間 is the same 間, as in 時間. Okay. 時間. Okay. 1年間. So a year or for a year, I've been learning Japanese. So 1年間日本語を勉強している。お勉強しています。ですね。Okay? 1年間。1年間。1年間日本語を勉強している。お勉強しています。Okay? Let's see. Let me check my okay, it's still on. Can you hear me? Let me see. The chat is so quiet. It's on, right? Yeah, I see it. Okay. I'm just checking. I just don't want to accidentally end the stream. You guys are still here, right? Let's see. Okay, let's go to the next one. So how do you say this? I haven't. Okay. I haven't eaten takoyaki. Okay. Haven't eaten takoyaki lately. Okay. So lately, recently. So you want to say, I haven't eaten takoyaki lately. Haven't done something but recently. Which one do I use? Okay. Remember? We use this. Okay. Haven't done something. I said plus duration. It doesn't have to be. Okay. So the same thing as this, isn't it? Very similar. Okay. So still use the present continuous but negative. Okay. So let's go here. So lately, recently is 最近。最近、たこ焼きを So present continuous ている but negative ていない。So たこ焼きを食べていない。最近たこ焼きを食べていない。を食べていません。Okay? So that's that. So this can be pretty useful. You know, when you want to talk about, oh, I haven't done this for a while, haven't done this lately. Okay? Haven't watched anime for a while, haven't played video games, you know, recently. It's very useful for that. Okay, so that's that. Let me see. Oh yeah, the chat. Let's see. Oh, I missed the whole chat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I thought like the chat wasn't moving. Somehow I wasn't scrolling. Okay, sorry. Let's see. Yeah, I missed some of them, some of the chat messages. Let's see. Oh yeah, you guys were answering it. I didn't see any. Oh my god, sorry. I only saw them now. Let me just look through. I was like, am I talking to myself? Yeah. I need to use like 2 chat windows because like I was just relying on one, and then that thing just completely stopped scrolling or moving. So I just assumed like, okay, nobody's answering. But obviously you guys were talking. Let me just look through what I missed. Okay, one sec. 来週あまり働きません。あまり働かない。来月 ?Okay. And, Patrick 来月たくさん働く。来月少ない仕事する Patrick. Let me see. 来月、仕事をあまりしない。Yeah, あまり plus negative is better. Yeah. We don't use 少ない that way, Patrick. 少ない is always used something が少ない. So we don't use 少ない in a sentence like that. You know, you wrote 来月少ない仕事する. But ideally you want to say 来月あまり仕事をしない. Okay? Let's see. Curry 来月あまり仕事 Curry not present continuous because let's see. It's just simply okay, talking about future plan, you know, but a negative. So it's not present continuous. Okay. So again, it doesn't matter how you say it in English, even though you know, you might be saying it in, you know, present tense in English, but if it's for a future plan, it's present simple, but in this case it's negative. Okay. You don't need a teiru. Okay. So that's that. Let me see. Korea, yeah, yeah, right. Let's see. I'm a bit lost. I just saw missed messages now. Sorry. あま Yuffie, that's my couch. I know. Yeah. Yuffie just attacked me. Yeah. She attacked my face. That was really painful. うん。クライキー、来月仕事をあまり働かない。仕事をあまりしない。うん。Yeah, Hechi, that's good. 来月あまり仕事をしない is the correct sentence. Patrick, I forgot to put the first sentence negative. Good, okay. Yuffie は寝ている。Yuffie は寝ている。Good, good. Yuffie は寝ている。Yeah, correct, correct. Yeah, sorry, I didn't notice. Let me see, chat lag. We answered. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I didn't see. Like, it was like, the chat was like completely stuck. And, yeah, I should have like maybe 2 chat windows or something. I just didn't see it scrolling. Anyway. Let me see. Yeah, yeah. 今、ユフィは寝ている。Good. 最近よくゲームをしている。よくゲームをしている is fine too. Yes, Corey, yes. Amber 最近たくさんゲーム with this one, okay? ゲームを、しています。Amber Roth, good. Patrick 最近たくさんゲームをしてる good. Crikey 最近とても、very, so it's not, たくさん、ゲームをしています。Okay. Crikey. And, Broth, 1年間日本語を勉強している。で、correct. And Broth, good. Corey, 1周年、do we use that? 周年 not here, just 1年。1年間。Corey. 日本語を、normally it's just 勉強している。Okay? Let's see. Corey, 1年間、日本語を、勉強している。Let me see. Yeah, sorry, I got everything now. Let me see. Chat is glitched. Yeah, I didn't see anything. So like I just kept going, sorry. Because like normally you guys just talk. Yeah, I'm using like a plugin and it was working fine. And I think it just got stuck. So I need to have like 2 chat windows just to, make sure I'm getting messages. Let me see. Okay. Oh, am I offline? Am I online now? Let's see. From what I can see, I pinged. Maybe she will receive a notification. Let's see. Is it on? Sorry. I worry now. I'm worried. It should be on, right? Yeah, it's still going. It should be fine. Okay, I'm gonna keep going, okay? So, I receive a notification. I forgot my toshi. Let me see. 毎週、毎晩、good. 最近あまりたこ焼きを食べていない。Correct. 最近あまりたこ焼きを食べていない。I haven't eaten, so たこ焼きを食べていない。You don't need あまり for this one. Let me see. Lately, yes, 最近 it is. 毎年、every year, good. Okay, let's see. 最近たこ焼きを食べてない。Good. Okay. Let's see. Finally, wasn't scrolling. Did you miss a lot? I don't know what happened. Like I wasn't really getting any notifications. Anyway. Okay. Online. Was I offline? Let's see. I don't know. I'll check my connection. Like it's weird because I'm using a cable, Ethernet cable, and yeah, it's like it when I do like a speed test, it's super fast, like it's 1 gig. So I need to check what happened. Anyway, well, Well, as long as you can still see me, it's fine, right? It didn't disconnect, so anyway. Okay. Well, sorry about that. I didn't know what happened. Seems like it's still connected, so I'm gonna go here. Okay. So how do you say I go to Japan every year? Okay, I go to Japan. So every year, 毎年, isn't it? So, so anybody, let's see. Oh, the stream has been up the whole time. Good. Thank you, Corey, for confirming that. Yeah, the stream seems fine. Thank you. Oh, okay, yeah, the Discord. Sorry, yeah. If you say offline, I worry. Okay. This is like I prepare so much for my streams. I make sure everything works fine. And if something happens like, oh, I don't see you, I'm like, I freak out. So yeah, Discord, I I'm on I'm using airplane mode. Let me see. Yeah, I should have turned it on, right? Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, I'm gonna just continue, okay? Oh, meant on Discord, not stream. Stream seems fine, okay? Everything is fine. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go here. Okay. I go to Japan every year. 毎年日本に行く. That's correct. Curry, good. 毎年日本に行きます. Hechi, good. Excellent. Oh. Delay very small. Waiting for our answers. Yeah. Yeah, the delay thing, it's like it's really hard to make a decision because on YouTube it said like, oh, if you select this, the chat might be fast, but the quality will go down. So it's really hard to decide, what to choose. Of course, I cannot wait until you guys answer anyway. But yeah, it's like, for streamers, we sometimes have to make tough decisions. Okay, let's see. So, well, since you guys, some of you already answered, I'm gonna just open this one. So, 毎年, 日本に行く or 日本に行きます is fine. Okay, so next one. How do you say, I'm not going to Hawaii? Okay, next year. So next year, so future, isn't it? So future, future plan, but negative. Okay, so this is pretty easy. Okay, because since you'll be just using things I'm not going to do, right? Okay, so how would you say I'm not going to Hawaii next year? Let's see if anybody answered. Okay. Let's see. Have I lost the chat again? So next year is 来年, isn't it? 来年. Oh, good. 来年ハワイに行かない. 来年ハワイに行かない. Perfect. Excellent. 来年ハワイに行かない. Good. Nice. Who else got it right? お金がない。Crikey. お金がない, right. Right. ハワイに行くお金がない. You could say that. Good. Okay. So Amberot, Corey, correct. Patrick using a potential negative. That's a good one. 来年ハワイに行けない. Okay, I like that one too. Okay, excellent. Good one. Let's see. Let's see. I can stop the stream and check the quality of the recorded stream video. Then the video can be deleted. Let's see. A test stream. Yeah. Well, I might check it out later, but okay, I'm gonna just continue, okay? So let's see. How do you say Crikey says 来年ハワイに行きません。来年ハワイに行きません。来ません。Okay? 来年ハワイに行きません。Yeah, it's fine too, but without the question mark. Okay? Yeah, game streaming. Yeah, and then for something like this, a little bit different. So sometimes we kind of have to sacrifice something in order to stream. So sometimes it's really hard to make decisions. Anyway, okay, let me see. Okay, 来週 counts Pikachu 来週 okay, I forgot the negative of 行かない okay, yeah, so okay, Patrick, work on your verb conjugation. Okay, so let's go to the next one. How do you say, Corey already answered. Good. I don't eat spicy food. I don't. So things I don't do. Remember? Things I don't do. So just a nice form of ません. Right? So Corey already answered. 辛いものを食べない. 辛いものを食べない. Excellent. 辛いものを食べない. Excellent. Very good. Wonderful. Okay, so 辛い. 辛い. Spicy. Okay, hot, spicy. 辛いもの. If you want to say 辛い食べ物, that's fine too. Okay, but since 食べ will be kind of doubled, so 辛い食べ物食べない Patrick, that's fine too. That's also fine too. Yeah. If you want to say 食べ物, that's fine too. But simply, if you want to say 辛いもの, like Corey did, that's fine too. Okay, good. Let's see. Let's go to the next one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. So how do you say this one? Next one. I'm gonna watch a movie or film. If you speak British English, I'm gonna watch a film or movie with my friends tomorrow. How do you put this all together? Okay, so future plan, isn't it? So I'm gonna watch, or I will watch. So the future plan. I'm gonna watch a movie with friends tomorrow. How do you say this? Okay, future plan. Let's see. 明日友達と、一緒に映画を見に行く Amberoth. Okay, let's see. You don't have to use 見に行く. This is just simply watch a movie. Okay, so if you want, yeah, of course, if I say gonna go out, to watch, a movie, then 見に行く is fine. But I'm just simply saying watch a movie. Maybe like, at home, doesn't have to be outside. Okay, so 明日友達と映画を見る Curry. Good, good. Okay. 明日友達と映画を見る Patrick, very good. Good. Curry, good. Amberoth, 友達と一緒に映画を見に行く。映画を見る is fine too. 見に行く。Yeah, if you want to say, yeah, go out and watch. Yes, but if you want to just simply say 明日友達と映画を見る. Okay, like this. Yeah, 見に行く. Yeah, if I say like, yeah, go out, go out to watch, a film, it's fine. 映画を見に行く. If you want to do that, it's fine. 明日友達と映画を見るを見ます. Okay, so that's that. Good, good. Yeah. So Amberoth, yeah, if you say 見に行く, then you go to the cinema. Yes, right. So Crikey, 明日友達と映画を見る. Yeah, correct. Very good. Very good. I like that. Excellent. Very good. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Right. So how do you say this? So I've been watching anime since July. Since July 7月 isn't it? If you want to say since, you can use from. So 7月から that's my hint. Okay, I give you some time. I'm gonna drink my sparkling water because I'm getting thirsty. Okay, gonna drink my sparkling while you think about the answer. Okay, so let's see. It's right here. My drink is right here. Okay. Refresher. It's invisible again. We go. Right. So let's see. Go answer. 7月から、Yeah, Patrick, 7月からアニメを見てる。Correct. Amber Rose, 7月からアニメを見てる。Correct. Corey, 7月からアニメを見ている。Correct. Yes. ヘチ、7月からアニメを見ています。Correct. Patrick says, I always make, mistake から and まで。から is from. Or in this case, since. Okay. Talks about like the starting point. Okay. から、and Crikey, 7月からアニメを見ている。Good, correct. Very good. Excellent. So let's see. So everyone's good. Excellent. Good one. So 7月から、So since. Oh, of course, から is more like from, but yeah, you can use it as since. So 7月からアニメを見ている。Remember? Present continuous ている we stretch it. We stretch it to the max. Remember? Okay. So that's that. Everyone okay? Doing great. So let's go to the next one. So I haven't played board games since we have since again since January. Okay, January. Do you know January? 1月 isn't it? 1月 January. Okay, and remember we just had since. So 1月からand board games. You can say board game. Okay, board game. Okay, so that's that's all I can say for now. Let's see if anybody got this right. Let's see. Whoa, Corey. 1月からボードゲームをしていない。Corey, yeah, Corey, that's the correct answer. Good. Yeah, 1月からボードゲームをしていない。Good. Crikey board with O, you need one like line between bo and do. Okay. Using them separately. Okay, yeah. Kara, yeah, you can still use kara like on its own as well. So like as in like 1月から or like 7月から yeah, doesn't have to be combined with like まで. Okay. So, and anybody else? Any other answers? Okay, Patrick, yeah, good. Corey, good. Okay. So, see? Yeah, so was it Crikey? Let's see. Crikey. Yeah, okay, so yeah. Crikey, you need let me see. Bo. Okay, this one. So 1月から since 1月 since 1月1月からそうボードゲーム okay, board games をしていないをしていません If you wanna keep it formal or polite you can use ませんしていない I'm just keeping casual here because it's short and it's easy to write here okay so that's that right excellent okay Crikey 1月からボードゲームをしていません yeah that's correct too yes good very good okay So let's go to the next one. Right. So how would you say I haven't? I haven't been to a cat cafe for long. Long. Okay. I haven't been to a cat cafe for long. Okay. How would you say that? Let's see. Cat cafe. 猫カフェ isn't it? 猫カフェ. Okay. Any other hints? Let's see. For long. ずっと. Okay. ずっと. Okay. So, okay, that's all I can say for now. How do you put it all together? Okay, haven't been to a cat cafe for long. Well, I don't need to because, I'm in a cat cafe with these two. These two. Hobble, Yuffie. Okay. Yeah, my resident cats. Okay. I'm just a permanent customer here. Okay, let's see. Amber, 久しく you can use ずっと、長い時間から猫カフェに行く。Okay, so Korea. Okay, let's see. 猫カフェ。Okay, 猫カフェに行ってない is correct. 長い時間、ずっと is fine. ずっと。Okay? Or you can say 長く if you want to use 長い something, you can change it to an adverb, Corey. So you can say 長い、長く猫カフェに行ってない is correct. Okay? So let's see. So if you want to use this 長い, you can change it to 長く, so adverb. So 長い of course 長い時間 it is possible to say, but it's not very common to say in this case. So 長い 長く so 長く instead of using ずっと it's fine too. Okay? So 長く猫カフェに行ってない、if you want to do that, this is fine too. Well, let's see. So, let's go. Okay. ずっと Okay. Yeah, for a long time. ずっと is a very useful word. We use it a lot. Okay. ずっとずっと猫カフェに行ってない。Okay. ずっと猫カフェに行ってないを言ってません。Okay. See? Patrick ずっと猫の喫茶店に行かにゃい。行ってにゃいかな。Okay, okay. And Amber, 久しく is a bit too old-fashioned. Patrick, never-ending cat drama. Right. クライキ最近猫カフェに、well, 行ってない。So present continuous negative because remember we talked about, let's see. Okay. Something that you haven't done, in this case, ずっと, you want to use ずっと, plus duration. For that, we use present continuous but negative. Okay? So ずっと, so 定 form. Normally it's 定 plus いる. So 行って and いる but 行っていない。行っていない。Okay? So ずっと猫カフェに行ってないor行っていない。Okay? If you wanna have E, it's fine too. 行ってない、行っていない。Okay? Haven't been to a cat cafe for long. Okay. There's that. Let's see. ずっとずっとを使う。言ってない。correct. Yes, it is. Yeah. You corrected yourself. That's good. Ah, 久しく。Uh, it's a bit too, 久しく. Yeah, it's a bit too official sounding. I personally don't use it in speaking or just like when I'm writing sentences like this. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Next one is super easy. Yuffie wakes up at 5. So Yuffie wakes up at 5. So the subject is actually Yuffie. Okay. So a habit routine, isn't it? As I said, it doesn't have to be I. Okay, it can be anybody else. So in this case, I have Yuffie. So Yuffie wakes up at 5, okay, which is true. She wakes me up like so early in the morning, and she meows, and she wants to eat, treats, and so I tried to kind of sleep through. But yeah, anyway, so this is an easy sentence. So anybody? Yeah, okay, Curry, Yuffie は5時に起きる. Yep, correct. Let me see, Patrick. I think Hisashi is more used as long time no see. Hisashiburi? Yeah, Hisashiburi da ne. Not hisashiburi ne. If you say hisashiburi ne, it's too feminine. So you want to say 久しぶり or 久しぶりだね or 久しぶりですね. Yeah. And Hechi, Yuffie は5時に起きます. Yes, correct. Good. Excellent. Yeah. Nice and easy. It's pretty straightforward, isn't it? So, Yuffie は5時に起きる. Or 5時に起きます. Okay. And yeah, she wants to wake me up and then and Yuffie and Hubble start nagging for treats. Like, give me treats, give us treats. That's my morning. Okay. So let's go to the next one. Yuffie. Yuffie is eating a lot of snacks lately. Yuffie is eating a lot of snacks lately. Okay, of course, Saikin is fine too, of course, So, snacks. Well, in this case, we say oyatsu. Okay, because since they don't eat like human snacks, okay, you wanna use oyatsu. Oyatsu. And I think that's enough for now because I have Yuffie here. You already know. And lately it's Saikin. Snacks is oyatsu. Okay, oyatsu. Or if you want to say snack, it's fine too. If you want to do that. Okay. So that's recent habit routines. And it's a recent habit routine. Recent habit routine. Okay. Temporary. Well, I hope it's temporary. I hope it doesn't last for a long time. So, of course, for that, present continuous. ている. It's not. So, okay, let's see. Patrick, 5時。お腹がすくことYuffie. Okay. Let's see. Yuffie is making sure you are still alive. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Patrick, 最近Yuffieはたくさんおやつを食べる? Okay, let's see. Yep. 最近Yuffieはおやつをたくさん食べている。食べてる Present continuous. Okay. I mean, if you want to put たくさん before おやつ, that's fine too. Okay. おやつをたくさん食べているをたくさんおやつを食べている is fine too. But here, 食べている or 食べてる isn't it? Because oh, I just deleted the whole thing. One sec. Where did it go? Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, accidentally deleted that one. Yeah, recent habit routine. So present continuous. Okay, let's see. Oh, I can't. Let's go. One sec. I can't go to the right. One sec. I'll fix that. Let me see. Oh yeah, because I moved it. Pages. One sec. Okay, here we go. Go. I moved everything. How did I do that? One sec. I'm trying to fix it. Okay. All right. Okay, we go. So. Yeah. Okay. So recent habit, routine. But it's temporary. So, ユフィは、最近ユフィはおやつをたくさん食べている。Okay. たくさんおやつを食べている is fine too. を食べています。Okay. So that's that. Alright. So let's go to this section. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go here. Okay. State and condition. Okay. I say resulting. Don't worry too much. But it actually makes sense if I say resulting state. And you will see why. Okay. So I'm gonna talk about. So can't go to the right. Let me see. Gonna zoom out like this. Okay, here we go. So resulting status condition. ている This is exactly identical to the present continuous form ている Okay, but it does something a little bit different. Even though the form ている is exactly like present continuous, for this, we don't talk about action happening now or recent habit routine. These things, these things. So this is a little bit, it's a kind of separate thing. Okay, talking about resulting status condition. Exact same form as present continuous ている. How do I use it? Talking about the state. So let's see. So 開く is like something opens. Okay. And ている is 開いている. How do I use that? So when you want to say スーパーは開いている. Okay. スーパーは開いている. The supermarket is open. Open. Okay. That's the state, isn't it? We don't say スーパーは開く. That's weird. The supermarket is open. Okay, not closed. Okay. Resulting state. Or condition. ている. Okay. Why do I say resulting state? Because 開く is like something opens. Something opens. 開く. Okay. So once that happens, okay, that one-off action happens, it stays open, right? So 開く, something opens, it's like kind of one-off thing. Bam, opens. And it stays open basically. So it makes sense to actually use the present continuous form. Remember? Something happens, one-off thing happens, it just continues. The same concept, actually. Okay? Even though it's really hard to kind of, compare with action happening now, habit, routine, things like that, But the concept is very, well, it just basically comes from this, isn't it? So, for example, something opens. Okay, just boom, the supermarket opens. And it stays open, basically. So, pretty much the same thing. That's why we use ている. Okay? That's why I say resulting state. Okay? Because like this one-off action happens and it remains open in this case. Okay? So, スーパーは開いている. If you want to use 閉まる, so 閉まる to close, let's see. If you want to say the supermarket is closed, so then スーパーは閉まっている. Okay? Because, let's see. So 閉まるのします。閉まる。閉まる。Okay, 閉まる is, one sec, I can't go there. Let me fix the screen. Somehow I got. Okay, did I? Here we go. Okay. スーパーは I may want to use kanji for this one because it's hard to read it when it's in hiragana. So, okay. 閉まる Oh, it's right. 閉まる here. No, 閉まる. So, 閉まる intransitive. So something closes. Okay, so 閉まる something closes. Okay, remember 閉まる is one of action. 閉まる it remains closed. Then you want to use the present continuous. Present continuous form. It's just a form. Okay, it doesn't really mean like a present continuous meaning. Okay, so ている to talk about state, a condition. Okay, スーパーは閉まっている. The supermarket is closed, isn't it? Okay, so this is why we say it this way. 閉まって 閉まった if you say the past tense, if you say it with 閉まった past tense, it means the supermarket closed. It's just like one, you're talking about the one-off action right there. And but if you want to say, oh, it's closed now, too bad. 閉まっている. Okay, so that's that. Okay, let's go back. Resulting state. Yeah, hobble. The resulting hobble. Okay. Come back. So giving you some examples. 痩せる to lose weight. Again, 痩せる it happens once. Okay, and to lose weight, to become thin. So 痩せている te form plus いる exact same form as present continuous. Okay, ている but we're using ている for state. Okay, or condition. Okay, so あの猫は痩せている. Okay, if you're talking about, oh, the cat is skinny, the cat is thin, skinny. Hobble is actually pretty chunky. And Yuffie too. Yuffie is very fluffy. So 痩せている 痩せる to lose weight, but it stays that, stays like that. So that's why 痩せている resulting state. Okay, just state is fine too. I'm saying resulting because 痩せる that happens first and then it remains, okay, until now and beyond. So 痩せている. That's why ている actually makes sense, okay? And in the case of 咲く, 咲く is to blossom, to bloom. I think about like a flower. Okay, why do we say 咲いている? Yeah, because it's the condition or state. Okay, so 花が咲く, yeah, it blossoms at just, it's a one-off action and it stays that way, then 咲いている. So then you can talk about, oh, the flowers are in bloom, or the flowers are blossoming. Okay, 疲れる. 疲れる to get tired. Okay, 疲れる. 疲れた will be like I got tired. Okay, 疲れた. But if you want to say 疲れた, and then like, from that point, it's just, you are still tired, So then it makes sense to use ている form, isn't it? Okay, present continuous form, even though it doesn't mean like habit, routine, things like that. But it still makes sense to use ている. Okay, so 疲れている. So when you want to say, oh, I'm tired, this is what you use. 疲れている. Okay, so 仕事をたくさんした。仕事をたくさんしたから、so I worked a lot, so I'm tired. 疲れている。Okay? 仕事をたくさんしたから疲れている。Okay? So that's that. ほぼ。Anyway, so 似る dictionary form is to be similar, and 似ている is of course ているform, isn't it? So present continuous form, and we use it like this. Yuffie とハボちゃんは、so Yuffie とハボちゃんは似ていない。Okay? Yuffie とハボちゃんは似ていない。So Yuffie and Hobo aren't similar. They're so different. Can't believe they're cats. Okay. So Yuffie とハボちゃんは似ていない。Okay? Yuffie and Hobo aren't similar. They're very different. Okay? Different personalities and everything. But they're both cute. Okay? Okay, another example is 風邪をひく. 風邪をひく to catch a cold. Again, catch a cold is one of thing. You catch a cold. Okay? But you remain that state. You still have a cold. 風邪をひいている. Okay? 風邪をひいている. お父さんは my dad 風邪をひいている. Not just, if you want to say ひいた, it just like talks about he got a cold. But if you want to talk about his current state, condition, ひいている, ている. Okay? Because he caught it, still, it's true. Okay? お父さんは風邪をひいている. Okay? So, and a very common thing is this one. So, 住む. 住む is to live. But if you actually use 住む in the present tense, actually it means you can only talk about future plan if you use 住む. If you say, let's see, like 来年、日本に住む. If you say that, 来年日本に住む, I'm going to live in Japan. And, but things I do, habit, routine, okay, you can't use 住む here for that one. Actually, you have to use ている, present continuous form, to talk about your state of condition for that one. Okay, it's a weird one. So 日本に住んでいる. 日本に住んでいる. Okay, you just passed the 住む and 住む, like basically you started living there, and you still, the condition hasn't changed. So 日本に住んでいる. Okay, I live in Japan, or I'm living in Japan is fine too. Okay, that's why we don't say 日本に住む when you want to say I live in, in this place. If you say 日本に住む, it means you're going to live in Japan. Only again only talking about the future. Okay. For that one, 住む is treated a little bit differently. Okay. And the same thing actually happens with like 持つ and some other things too. So 持つ is to have, but it's more like to hold or to carry something. Okay. So again, to carry something, to hold something, like it's kind of one-off thing, but you want to say you keep having it. So that's why we say it like 持っている. Okay. 持っている te form いる so 家を持っている if you want to say I have a house 家を持っている okay if you say 家を持つ the meaning changes okay so be careful so certain verbs like these okay they're very special okay because like you can't just use the present present tense 持つ to say this yeah only future applies for that one okay because if you say 家を持つ yeah like I will have a house that's what it means okay but if you want to say oh I have a house currently I have a house that's the you want to use the state condition you own and you keep having it so that's why 持つ changes to 持っている家を持っている okay or if you want to say 車を持っている I have a car if you want to make it to negative 持っていない、家を持っていない I don't have a house or if you say 車を持っていない I don't have a car okay that's what it means of course you can use あるない too but okay that's too much here so that's that and also something to do with the cognitive functions yeah it's very common to use the ている form 知る is to know we talked about it before yeah 知っているあの映画を知っている so when you want to say I know the movie I know this okay 知っている is used okay be careful negative is just simply 知らない we don't say 知っていない okay it's just kind of one of thing that happens in Japanese every now and then sometimes it just like doesn't follow certain rules okay and 覚える something to do with cognitive functions again so 覚える is to learn or to memorize and when you want to say oh I remember that means you memorize or you learned something and it stays in your mind right so it makes sense to use ている okay 覚えている oh I still remember that okay moment Yuffie attacked Taenyan okay so that's that all right okay so let's see wow that was a lot anyway let me check the chat let's see did I miss anything yeah I need to check my other chat let's see top chat let me see just want to make sure I have everything in the chat let's see am I gonna be in a state of being open at the very moment okay what else chunky neko crikey yeah Hobo is really chunky cute though really cute let me see Sum is also to reside yeah as a resident yeah to reside somewhere but I mean like we don't really commonly say so I just said to live but to live I always say live somewhere I live in so you see you see an example immediately let me see what word 映画館を知る映画を知る映画を知る映画をwould actually mean let me see 映画を知る We don't say that. Let me see. Because shiru is to know, to find out something, you know, or to discover. That's what it means. Okay, so 映画を知る is a little bit strange to say. Okay, 映画を知っている。映画を知っている。So when you want to say, oh, I know this, I know that, you know, something to do with the cognitive, you know, functions, like stative, things like that, you know, we use ている. Okay. All right. Even though like it has like nothing to do with like, oh, I've been doing this, or recent habit, routine, action happening now, you know, very different. You know, it does something completely different. But you know, when it comes to status condition, ている, you know, present continuous form is used, but it doesn't really mean present continuous. Okay. So that's that. All right. I think that's enough. Okay. For now. All right. Let's see. Anybody? Any questions? Okay. Let's see. Let me look at the chat. I think I'm up to date with the chat now. 映画を知った discover the movie. 映画を知った do we say that? 映画を知った something を知る is like you know, maybe like, you know, common to use it with like results, like 結果を知った like I found out the results, or maybe like a truth or something. Oh, you know, I discovered the truth, or I found out the truth. 真実を知った that kind of thing. So it just sounds a little bit like dramatic, you know. Let's see. Clear for me. Good. Okay. 発見しました。発見する is to discover. Yeah, 発見する to discover. 見つける is fine too. 見つける is to find. You know. So if you wanna say I've found a good movie, for example, if you wanna say something like that, you know, 見つける is a good one. Okay. 見つける to find. So if you want to use 見つける so 見つけた、見つけました。So いい、例えばじゃあどうしようか。じゃあいい映画を見つけた。Then like I found, you know, I found a good movie. Okay? いい映画を見つけた。Okay? Yeah, because you can use 見つける for finding something. Okay? So 見つける is to find. Okay? So that's that. Let's see. And what else? Let's see. We can say 見つける for things too. Yeah, it's for anything. Yeah, 見つける。to yeah. いい映画を見つけた。find something. 例えば鍵を見つけた。Yeah. 真実を知った。Patrick, why does it sound a bit like anime? Yeah. 真実を知った。Like, kind of, you know, maybe, yeah, for anime or like a fiction, you know, story. Yeah, it's like to find out something. Anyway, so that's that. Okay. Any questions? Okay, took a while to make this, so I woke up so early today. 朝早く起きた again. Okay, to do this. And you know, trying to tidy up everything. Get ready for the stream. So, I think I'll just take a break after this. So, anyway. Okay, did you understand? Okay, I'll upload, okay, the file. Okay, I need to put like links and watermarks and everything, and it's gonna take some time to do that. Okay, but I'll try and upload maybe a few hours after this. Okay, all right. So, who else is here? Okay, let's see. Okay, shall I go now? Let's see. Okay. All right. Anybody here? Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna go. Okay. And good, crikey. Excellent fight. I'll have it over just so yeah. You can study, 24/7. Okay. Zaito, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Good. Anybody wanna say anybody wanna say goodbye now? Gravino, you stayed? Did you understand anything? I hope so. Okay, Patrick, thank you. You're welcome. Amberoth, いつもありがとう。いつもありがとう。どういたしまして。クラリーありがとう先生。どういたしまして。大丈夫だよ。ね。Zaito, bye. Rest well. I will. Okay, so I'm going. Alright? またね。カフェインまたね。Patrick. またね。I'm going. ありがとう。行くよ。Crikey. Thank you. Good, good. Alright. Okay. I'm going. Patrick. Good, good. Okay. Bye. Oh.